All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men who taught me this truth. I would like to say shalom to your Akim, man, Fuakwath, you men, women, and little ones that believe on the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. It's your brother Micah Allah coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Lord willing to edify. And the title of this lesson is just current events. You see, and it's a lot that's going on in the planet Earth right now. And it's a lot that's about to take place in these last days. You see, as we draw closer and closer to that day of Jacob's trouble. You see, we understand that this is just the beginning of sorrows. But once all hell breaks loose, a lot of people are going to be put to death. You see? In this article right here from the People's Voice.tv, says WEF, meaning World Economic Forum, document confirms 6 billion humans will be deleted in 2025. It says WEF report hiding in plain sight confirms that upwards of 6 billion people will be deleted in 2025. According to the reports from Davos, Klaus Schwab has confirmed the stated goal is on target to be achieved. And we understand this is the plans of these elites this whole time. You see, is to depopulate. You see, this has been their plan all along. That's why you have GMOs. That's why you got chemtrails. All of this contributes to depopulation. That's why you have abortion clinics. That's why you have, the LGBTXYZ 1, 2, 3 being heavily promoted. All of that is a part of the depopulation of the people, because that stops life from continuing. You see, when you have, the same sex laying together, and we know Esau, Edom, this devil is as death. This is the devil and the wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. And the Lord has unleashed this dude in these last days. And this is his plans. This has been his plans all along. It says, the global elite have been warning us about their plans to radically depopulate the earth by any means necessary. That's why you got Dr. Fagos now, not just the regular peach Fagos. You got Dr. Fagos, You have new inventions of Skittles that's on display. All of this is geared towards their plans on depopulating, the earth, man. And it said by any means necessary. You see? So this devil is showing us clear as day that he don't give a fuck about us, man. Mainly speaking to you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Here it is once again, constantly showing you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai that this devil is not your friend, But here go a little video we're going to play a little bit of. We're going to get to it, some of these other articles, and get to the scriptures.
A World Economic Forum report hiding in plain sight confirms that upwards of 6 billion people will die in 2025. And according to reports from Davos, Klaus Schwab has confirmed the stated goal is on target to be achieved. The global elite have been warning us about their plans to radically depopulate the Earth by any means necessary, and now the results are playing out before our eyes. If we have any hope of stopping them from achieving their goal of murdering the vast majority of humanity and turning Earth into a prison planet to enslave the rest, this information in the report must be shared far and wide. Before we dive in, join the People's Voice Locals community if you haven't already, and sign up to become a member of the world's first ever cyber nation that truly believes in life, liberty, and the pursuit of your dreams. Visit joson.com and click the Join Us button today. It's completely free. WF co-founder Klaus Schwab was caught boasting in a loose-lipped moment with reporters that Agenda 2030 is a red herring or ruse to throw normies off the scent. In reality, the situation is more urgent than that. 2025 is the year the elites are earmarking for massive worldwide depopulation, and according to Schwab, the goal of reducing the population by more than 6 billion people is on track to be achieved. A BBC journalist reported that she was summoned to Davos earlier this month for the regular meeting where Klaus Schwab briefs the mainstream media on which narratives to promote in order to advance the globalist agenda. The journalist noted that it was her first time attending the monthly media meeting in Davos, though some of her colleagues have been participating for years. She describes Klaus as being strangely emotional, almost as if he were intoxicated, laughing frequently and reminiscing in a sociopathic manner about the depopulation agenda, which he admitted has been intricately planned for decades.
It was my first time visiting Klaus's lair, though most of my colleagues had been there before. They warned me it would be unsettling, but nothing could have prepared me for what I experienced. They weren't surprised by what happened, but I was horrified. The place was surreal, like something out of a nightmare. Scrupulously clean, yet sinister, and perched high in the Swiss mountains. When I met him, I expected cold calculation, and yeah, that was there. But what I didn't expect was the strange, almost emotional state he was in. He was laughing, almost drunkenly, as he recounted his plans. It was as if he was reminiscing fondly about some long-held dream. He started talking about the depopulation agenda, and that's when it really hit me. He wasn't just outlining some distant theory, he was recalling it like a twisted memory, something carefully planned for decades. He said, "The chickens are finally coming home to roost." There was something about this phrase that made me feel sick to my stomach, and it wasn't just because of his accent. His voice would waver between chilling calm and sudden bursts of laughter, as if he found the whole thing amusing in the most grotesque way. He spoke about the plan to eradicate 6 billion people by next year, but it wasn't this idea alone that shook me, it was how he delivered it. There was a bizarre mix of pride and nostalgia in his tone. He spoke slowly and clearly, as if he were recounting a great achievement. He even seemed to get choked up at one point, as if this horror he was planning was something deeply personal to him. My colleagues, they'd warned me, but they seemed almost resigned to it. They weren't shocked, not like I was. To them, it was just another story, another day. But to me, it was a nightmare come to life. The way he spoke, the way he laughed about it. It was like he was planning a practical joke, not plotting mass murder. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. He was utterly convinced this was the right course, that this was the future. And in that moment, I realised just how real the danger was. This wasn't just a madman's rant. It was a meticulously planned operation, decades in the making. I've never felt so helpless, knowing that I was face to face with someone who had the power and the intent to carry out the most horrifying agenda imaginable. And the worst part? He seemed to enjoy every minute of it.
Schwab has every reason to feel confident in the fulfillment of his evil plans. He has recruited the majority of the cabinets in the governments of Western nations, subverting our democracies. The WF's generation of young global leaders have destroyed from the inside the once great nations of the UK, France, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. The mainstream media, the education system, and science have been compromised by the globalist elite, paid off by eugenicist billionaires and megalomaniacs to become mouthpieces of the globalist agenda. As the next generation of leaders prepare to hammer the final nail in the coffin, it's time to make a stand before Schwab's sick vision comes to fruition. To defeat the globalists, we must first understand them, and we've uncovered their documents and their detailed plans.
So as you can see, hey, really all of this goes back to Yahweh Shema Shai, because really it's the Lord that plans to depopulate, the planet Earth, man. And let's prove that with scriptures. The second Ezra 5:1, it says, nevertheless, as coming the tokens, meaning the signs, behold, the days shall come, that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number. Salaki. Salaki about that. Let's read this again. It said, this second Ezra 5:1, it says, nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come, that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number. Exactly. So that right there, you got depopulation in the scriptures, man. So Yahweh Shema Shai already decreed this from the foundations of the earth, that all of you people outside this council, over here on the soils of America, you will be destroyed. You see? In his numerous ways that the Lord is gonna depopulate the people, He's using Esau Edom to do it. It says, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. Exactly. But let's get this. This Psalms 17 and verse 13. It says, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. You see? So Esau Edom is the sword of Yahweh Shema Shah. You know, we know that the king's mind is in the hands of the Lord. You know, so it's the Lord that's in control of this devil. The Lord uses Esau, you know, to whoop people's ass. And in these last days, especially in Jacob's trouble, he's going to put the spirit on Esau Edom to show his horns fully. You know, he's showing them now, but you people are still dumbed down, you know, especially you Israelites out there, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. You fools still believe that this devil has his best interest for you, and it's the total opposite, man. He's looking to kill you every chance he get. Here it is. You just heard the bride in the video talking about how when Swab was talking about, you know, when he was discussing the depopulation, how the nigga was smiling with it, man. And we know that this devil, he can't even go to sleep until he work iniquity, man. You see? So that shows you the type of nigga that you dealing with, man. You know? This Proverbs 16 and verse 4 says, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah made all things for himself. You see? So all things have been made for the purpose of Yahweh Shema Shah, including Esau Edom. And it's going to say it. It says, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Exactly. And the wicked is who? Esau Edom. You see? And his whole sole purpose, you Edomites in general, your purpose of being on the planet Earth, of being alive, being in existence, is to be evil, is to be the wicked, to bring wickedness to the planet Earth. That's what you were created for. You were created for the day of evil, man. You see, you were created to participate in Jacob's trouble. You see? Verse 5, it says, everyone that is proud in mind, so like everybody that is proud in heart, meaning in your mind, is an abomination to the Lord. And this devil was prideful, man. Even she mentioned that, how in his tongue he was prideful, you know. This devil is the most prideful nation ever, you see. But it says everyone that is proud, and so like it says everyone that is proud in his heart is an abomination to the Lord. You see? And we know that the Lord hates pride. So we know that Esau has pride. By default, the Lord's going to hate him. You see? And it says, though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. And the Lord is going to punish this devil for all the wicked acts that he's committing throughout the four corners of the earth. You see? It's not like he's going to escape, you know, unpunished. And everybody that's joined with this devil, you're going to be destroyed right along with him. You know? But let's get this article right here. And it's from Business Insiders. It says over 20,000 pounds of beef products recalled for not being properly inspected, USDA says. It says Salaki. What is that? Here you go. Salaki, and I said Business Insiders. I meant USAtoday.com. But it says recalled. Matter of fact, it says as USA Today previously reported in early May, Cargill Meat Solutions recalled over 16,000 pounds of raw ground beef products that may be contaminated with E. coli. You see? So we see that this devil is messing up, everything, man. But this contributes to that depopulation because you have people on a daily consuming contaminated meats. And you got to ask the question, why is he just now saying something about it? Why are you just now telling me that this shit contaminated? How did it just get it contaminated all of a sudden? Because this devil puts pestilence in the air to fuck up the animals. He puts, different diseases in the animals' food, which fucks them up. And now you consuming the shit. And now you fucked up. That's why it has to be destroyed. There's also a recall on chicken nuggets and tenders. So this devil, he just has to go, man. But sticking to the point, this is all a part of that depopulation plan. Proverbs 16:6, it says, by mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil. Exactly. And the Lord has blessed us to depart from evil in these last days. Depart from the wicked. Depart from the ways of America, man. The ways of Esau, Edom. You see? Because this devil constantly promotes wickedness. He constantly, promotes everything contrary to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Everything contrary to righteousness. This devil calls good evil and evil good. He's just downright, rebellious and backwards as hell. You see? But the Lord has blessed us, to depart from evil. You see? But this St. John 10:10, it says, the thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. And this is the whole point. And these are the characteristics of Esau Edom. This dude is a well-known thief, man. Like the elders always bring out, this dude got your ID in his pocket, man. And then actually believing that is his ID. He claiming that he's the Israelites, He's claiming God-given heritage to himself.